Guys, welcome to another video from iCTO. This is our follow-up video from the original one we did on the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. The first one we did some footage with a comparison between the Filmic Pro app and the DJI app that comes with the gimbal. This one we're going to go into more analysis about what we found out, how to do some better shots, and how to get those buttery smooth effects that you're looking for with a gimbal. So guys, we're back out on the Sussex Downs reviewing the Osmo Mobile 2. This time I've got it attached to my monopod, which means I can do much wider angles, although the microphone probably isn't as good as this, but hopefully you'll get a feeling of what this is able to perform like. We are able to get some quite stunning shots with this just with our mobile phone and the Osmo Mobile 2. I am filming this on the Filmic Pro app. Seems to give a far better quality video than the DJI app itself. So you do get far more of those frames in shot when you're filming 4K with the Filmic Pro app. The DJI one did suffer, you saw in our first video, did suffer that thing where you seem to get that sort of jittering as you do panning shots when you're filming in 4K. This one seems to be a lot more stable. The colour balance is a lot better with the Filmic Pro application on it. The steadiness of this, because you can turn off that the stabilisation of the phone using the Filmic Pro, you get far more stable footage than you would do with the DJI app. So when you pair the Filmic Pro with the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, you get some stunning photography, you get some stunning videos, can make some real cinematic effects. Attach it to a monopod as well and you get that amazing dolly jib shots as well, and pan shots. You get those amazing sort of pullback shots, and using the functionality of the Filmic Pro with the DJI Osmo 2 really gives you some stunning photography that you should be proud of when you put them up to YouTube or wherever you want to put them. also noticed that some of the colour balances are also far better with the Filmic Pro. If you read the blog that I put out on our website, so icto.co.uk/blogs, you'll see that we saw some of this really weird sort of contrasting going on in the videos, where half of the image was contrast one way and the other part of the image was contrast another way. It seemed to also over-colorise as well. It seemed to give it some really saturated looks. The colours were way too vibrant for the atmosphere. As you can see, we're actually filming in quite a dull winter's day here in the UK. Very cold day, thus the extra jacket at the moment. But I don't know, the DJI app seems to just sort of like to overdo the images a lot. That paired with the 4K limitations that you're getting and some of the settings that you're getting, actually it doesn't do the gimbal any justice. The gimbal is a fantastic tool if paired with the right application, and that's why, again, we recommend the Filmic Pro app. So what are some of the issues with using the Filmic app as opposed to the DJI app? Well, some functionalities you do actually lose when you go to using the Filmic Pro. So you would have seen we can do the shots with time-lapsing and the hyperlapsing, but you can't necessarily do the motion hyperlapsing where you attach it to a tripod and allow it to track several points that you've put in. That's actually something that the DJI app is very good at doing. As long as you do it in 1080p, then you won't get that stuttering. You might get the oversaturation, but yeah, the stuttering isn't there in 1080p. Now, the other thing you also don't get with the DJI app is the motion tracking. So if I was to film this in the DJI app, it would happily track my face. I'd be able to move around without any issues at all whilst filming to camera. The only thing I did notice, though, that when you were using that functionality is it was very specific about what it was actually tracking. So say, for instance, you asked it to track a person, it would latch onto the face, and then if that person turned around, the back of the head would actually lose the tracking. Once it was on tracking, though, it was very accurate. If you put it into the sports mode part, it was very fast. Just word of warning, though, if you are using a small tripod with it, it has been known to fall over when you give it quite an abrupt thing. Remember, the weight of the phone is on top of it as well, so if you do an abrupt move with it, i.e. go over the top of it, the thing can actually make the tripod fall over. So set tripod accordingly, use a decent enough tripod and you'll get amazing shots. Just like any gimbal, though, the actual gimbal itself isn't the thing that lets it down. It's actually the software that you use with it and the mobile phone that you're going to put in it. If the mobile phone isn't capable of doing the fancy shots, isn't capable of doing the frame rate, then you're not going to get the shot that you want. The gimbal itself, you put a decent phone in it, you'll get some decent footage. You put a decent application with it, and that footage then becomes tenfold better. As I said, when we're using the Filmic Pro app, we suddenly find all those little glitches that we found with the DJI app simply go away. So, is this a worthy thing to purchase? For £129, very similar in US dollars, this is a fantastic tool to have with the right phone and the right application. So is the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 a worthy purchase? Well, let's put it this way. If you buy one of these and a decent mobile phone, you still have change rather than buying the Ronin S. And then you've got to buy a DSLR on top. So actually, if you want that buttery smooth look and you're willing to film on your mobile phone, then actually it's a fantastic tool to have in your kit bag. If you've got any further questions about it, please do post them down in the comments section below. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us out immensely. But for now, I've been Colin Prime Moore from ICTO. We'll see you in the next video.